Hey everybody, Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. We are over at our friends at the Carr Auction Real Estate Gallery in Larned, Kansas, getting ready for an exciting auction today. Some stuff here that I'm definitely interested in, some stuff that's completely out of my wheelhouse. But we're going to show you a bunch of it, and we're going to show you some live auction action from the day. Lots of license plates, and there's a little bit of car stuff here, some badges, emblems, ornaments, things like that. But there's a lot of tractor stuff that completely out of my wheelhouse. Now, the tractor guys, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Tractor seats, toolboxes, cast iron, that type of stuff. But I just don't understand that stuff. I don't know it. It's something I've never messed with. But there's some really neat stuff here. The old ornamental stuff, the old seats with the names in them, things like that. So some cool stuff here. We're going to walk around the trailers. We got here early so we can show it to you before they start selling. Then we're going to bring you some live auction action throughout the day. So let's go wander the trailers and check some of this stuff out. There are license plates galore here. Thousands of them today. Old ones, newer ones, Kansas, other states, other countries, big ones, small ones. A wide variety of license plates. Several trailers like this. There's a little bit of car stuff here, like we talked about. Now this is some of the stuff that I really don't know a thing about. It's cool. Old tractor stuff, old implement stuff, DB Manufacturing Company, Cayuga Chief. Like I said, this stuff completely out of my wheelhouse. It's cool, but I don't know a thing about it. Jars, tools, a little bit more car stuff. Some more grease caps, you know I love grease caps, cans, some old steps, hubcaps, tools, more cans, always like cans. And tractor seats aplenty. Now this stuff completely out of my wheelhouse. Don't know a thing about it. But they're cool, they're decorative. All these letters, it's awful hard to find these with the letters intact on a lot of these, because these were cast iron. They would break. And these things are early and old. I mean, look at the detail in some of these. Stafford, Kansas.
You need anything good?
Indiana. Like I said, this stuff, don't know a thing about it. Look at this one, actually has the deer cast into it. I'm assuming that's John Deere, JD with a deer. And this is just one trailer of tractor seats. More license plates. Now these ones that have little pink stickers on them, those already have bids called in on them. So that means somebody has already placed a bid on these with the auction company. Foreign plates. Early other state, Iowa, Nebraska. More tractor seats coming up the other side of the tractor seats. All the lettering and ornate work in these things. These things are pieces of art in and of themselves. Some of these have been repainted and refinished. A few small signs. some newer toys, glass doorknobs. Like I said, this is literally a extremely wide variety today of a little bit of everything. Several trailers here. More tractor stuff. There again, things that this stuff is out of my wheelhouse, but it's cool and definitely worth checking out. Planter boxes, old toolboxes, more seats. So if you're a tractor seat guy, and I'm sure they're going to be here because this is a very, very wide selection of early tractor seats. See, this is an example of what happens to a lot of these. This is cast iron. This letter got broke out of here. That's why these are so hard to find. Now, what's amazing about this collection is we've seen very few like this that are broken. Most of these are all intact. More farm stuff. Some plates on boards, some collections, tool collection. Old spark plugs. Some of these are kind of cool. Check this thing out. Some sort of a spark plug. Something else I don't know anything about. We saw a lot of this at the auction we went to in Fort Scott here recently. But there again, some of them are cool. I like some of the old boxes, but beyond that, I don't really know what is good or not good in spark plugs. Some more grease caps. Cans. And more plates. Obviously, there is a wide selection of license plates and tractor seats today. Some Texas stuff here. Buick emblem. Some city plates. Now, I'm not really sure what this deal is, but it looks very interesting. Some sort of a drill. Don't know what that's for, but it is very unique. Another wide selection of tractor seats. There again, I don't know a thing about these things, but they are cool. And like we talked about, what's amazing about this collection is most of these are intact. We've seen very few broken ones. And there is just a lot of them, a lot of old brands, a lot of old names. The Oliver Chilled Plow Works. So, like I said, don't know a thing about them, but they're cool. The Chieftain, and there was a Chieftain tractor seat. A whole nother trailer of plates. Extremely wide selection of license plates. KCC, Kansas Corporation Commission. Boxes of miscellaneous plates, Newell stock plates. I've already seen a lot of plate guys here today, so I'm sure the plate situation is going to get interesting. They've definitely got enough license plates here to bring the crowd in for them. There's no doubt about that. So it's definitely going to be an interesting day. Like I said, I got here extra early to try to get some shots of some of this stuff before the crowd got here, and they are already showing up. Literature, once again, a lot of ag-related literature stuff here. The Firestone Farm Guidebook, case tractors, pop bottles, old D plates, dealer license plates, motorcycle plates. So it's got to be interesting for sure. A few more seats. Nice spark plug collection. Now this, there again, like we just talked about, I don't know a lot about spark plugs, but there's a lot of super unique ones on here. Check this one out, the First American, Goodyear. A lot of interesting brands on these. There again, I don't know what's good, what's bad. I just know what looks cool, and that's what we got with a lot of these. These just look neat. These all have names on them. More tractor stuff, cast iron. The Galleon Iron Works, Galleon, Ohio. Nothing else, so sure looks pretty cool. And 2 more full trailers of license plates. California, Colorado, Arkansas, Arizona, Alabama, Alaska, Illinois, Iowa. A really wide selection of plates at today's sale. And more plates. North Dakota, Oregon, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina. So one interesting thing about this sale, not just going to be Kansas type stuff, which is typically what I find. South Dakota with Mount Rushmore on it. Vermont, Virginia, Wyoming with the Bucking Broncos on it. Yardsticks, wide selection of yardsticks. Anything cool in here? Co-ops. Dollar for dollar, you can't beat a Pontiac. The 1980 Chevrolets, Midwestern Tire Center, 4E Tire, that was a local one to Great Bend. Got one of those signs. Boxes of plates. More ag stuff from old planters, I believe is what these came off of. Wrenches, steps, just a wide variety of a little bit of anything and everything ag related, and some vehicle stuff today. Tractor literature. A lot of old manuals, ag-related. Pop bottles, something else I don't really know much about, but kind of cool sometimes. More old cast iron stuff.
These are tractors.
More tools, caps. Just a little bit of everything today. So I'm looking forward to an exciting day. I know there's going to be a heck of a crowd here. I don't know if I'm going to get much bought or not, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure I'll end up bringing a few trinkets home because I'm here, so probably got to buy something, but we'll see what happens. I know there's going to be a strong crowd today, and hopefully it's successful for us, and I can add a few cool things to my collection and restock some of that Sunday night auction stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be an interesting day. It's probably going to be a fairly long day, but it's going to be a good time. These guys do a great job. We're going to bring some auction action here in a little bit. I'm going to go up and get me a bidder number, and we'll catch some of the live auction here shortly.
65, 65 on now, 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, 70, 70, rolls on down here now, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, sold 65, that fire 74.
Stafford, Kansas.
Stafford, Kansas on the Wilshire. Will Peterson, excuse me.
50 to go.
50 and 75, that is. 50, 75 on Roberto. 1 and a quarter now, 150, 150, 175 now, 2, now, 2, now, 2, 180, 180, 180, 190, 200, 200 now, 2, 20, 20 now, 30 now, 30 now, 40, 40 now, 40 now, 50, 50, 260, 260 now, 280 now, 88, 88, 93, 300 now, 320, Look at the KCC tax here, ladies and gentlemen. Big group, big and small, and 50, 50, 25, 25, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 75, 60 then, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80 Ron, 80, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, Joyce on the southwest corner, 80, 50, 50, 50, 50, 70 and 80. Fancy all back in 80, 90, 90, 50, 90, 50, 90, they're up now, 90, 50, 90, 50, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 100. 100 over there. So 90. 74 is your lucky man there.
70.
And back to the 70s on that big tub of Kansas, 1970 there. And then 50 on well. 50 anywhere, 60, 60, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 90, 90, 91, 1 for the 1, 1 for the 1, on the bill. 114 now, 110, 10, 121, 31, 31, 31, 40, 41, 41, 50, 51, 51, 50, 150, 140, 50, 51, 50, 51, 51, 50, 51, 51, 50, so 140, 65. KCC, both side tags on the handful, $50 bill, how about 20, 20, 20, 20, 25, and 45, 50, 55, 75, 600 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 75 now, 675, 700, even and a quarter and 50, 750, 75, 800, even now, quarter, 25, 10, 10, quarter, 25, sold 800, 104 is the buyer for choice.
Shriner and Mason's son.
Shriner and a Mason's there for $5 bill. 5 anywhere, 10.
50, 60, and 70 apiece, and 80, 90, $100 bill, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, and 60, 160, 60, 170, 180, 180, 90, 200, 225, 250, 275, and 3, 325, 350, 375, and 4, 450. And 5, and 550, and 6, and 650, and 7, 750, it's 7.5, it's 7.5, it's 7.5. Sold the first 700 times 2. 70, 54, 50, 54 and a half, then 425, 425 and 25 and 25, 425, 425 and 450, 450, 50, 450, 475, 475 and 75 and 5, 5 and 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter for you, sir, 525, 525, 525 and 550, 550 and 75, 575 and 6, and 6. Sold for $575.
102.
102. The mark was on this display for you. Then we'll give a $100 bill on this to start on the display. 125, 125, 125, 125, 150, 150, 75, and 200. 252, 200, 225, 250, 275, and 300, 325, and 350, 375, 400, 450. 450 down 5, 5 and 550, 5 and 600, and 650, and 7, and 750, and 850, and 9, 900, 950, 950, 1,050, and 1,100, 1100, 1150, 1150, we get 1125, 125 is 1125, 11 and a quarter anywhere, 11 and a quarter, sold it for 1,100, 95, 380, 380, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 470, 470, 480, 490, 500, 510, 20, 520, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 600, 610, 20, 620, 20, post 610 number 104.
This is how you.
Well, we're wrapping things up today. I'm done. They're just about ready to wrap up here. They're finishing up the last trailer. I got a pretty good pile of stuff here. Got to get it back, get it sorted through, but I bought a lot of cool stuff. License plates, some cans, hubcaps, grease caps, like 10 boxes of grease caps, lots of license plates, cans, all kinds of cool stuff. So we're going to start loading this stuff up and get her back to the shop, get it all sorted out, and see what all we ended up buying today. So, had a great day at the auction. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring you a lot of the clips of selling the plates and stuff because I was too busy bidding on them. So that's why we just had clips of some of the tractor stuff, things that I wasn't bidding on at that exact second. So we had a good day. We got a lot of cool stuff. We're going to get this stuff back and get it sorted through. But if you're not hanging out on Sunday nights, you are definitely going to want to be there because we have a lot of cool stuff out of today's haul that's going to end up in those memorabilia auctions. So you're not going to want to miss any of that. So we had a great time today. Carr Auction Real Estate always does an amazing job at these sales. So had a good time today. Got a good haul. Now I got to go write a check. That's the worst part of it. Got to go pay for all this stuff. And then I got to get it back sorted through, see what I've got that we can send out and add to some of your collections as we get sorted through. Most of the stuff is going to get sold. There's a few things I bought for me, but the bulk of this is going to be resold. I want to sort through the grease caps, some of the ornaments and things, make sure I've already got some of it. But there's going to be a lot of the stuff that is going to be available. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the auction action day here at Carr Auction Real Estate. We're going to go pay and get this stuff loaded up.